Hello, my name is Scott Norman, and I'm with Snap One. I want to take a few minutes to tell you about our top 3 connected products and I'll give you a little bit of background on who Snap One is as a company. Let's get started. So Snap One was started in 2005, formerly under the name of Snap AV, but we were formed in around 2005, really by a couple of integrators who wanted to make their business easier and more profitable. So they set out to create all their own product lines and brand names so that they can control the building of those products, the quality of those products, and the distribution of those products from end to end. And really, Snap One was started with the concept of, hey, let's take all of these products, sell them on an e-commerce platform, and then back them up with the best-in-class support in the industry. So foundational to Snap One is that we are a manufacturer first. We distribute a couple of brands as a value add to our partners, but ultimately at the end of the day, we're a manufacturer first. So you can see a lot of those product brands there along the bottom: Arachnus Networks, Wattbox Power, Episode, speakers and amplifiers. Those are 3 brands that I'm going to focus on today to show you some of the key products within those. We call those our connected product lines. And along the bottom there, you'll see some of our distribution partners that we use to partner with those in the industry to really bring the solution and the one-stop shop to you. So we manufacture today about 5,000 of our own products across 28 categories of products. Don't have time to go through all those today, but I encourage you to hit our website and check those out for yourself. And then after that, we just really focus on making your life as easy as possible from a procurement standpoint, from a support standpoint, ordering, shipping. We really are that place that you can call, get a person on the phone, have a direct sales rep that you can call at any time. When you call into our customer service or our support teams, we focus on the lowest possible wait times. And really, at the end of the day, we have award-winning technical support, customer service, e-commerce platform that wins awards across the industry for how easy it is to use. And then we offer tons of perks. That's free shipping. That's our rewards program. That's the way we handle returns and making it easy on you. Just everything that we can do to be the best possible partner for you. So that's a base of who we are as a company. Now let's talk about some of our product lines. So the ones I want to focus on is just 3 simple product lines. We don't have much time, but I wanted to go through this quickly. Our Wattbox product line is our power management product line. So it's everything from standard PDUs, UPSs, and then we have IP controllable PDUs as well that allow you to reboot things remotely. I'll show you more about that in a second. We also offer Arachnus Networks. This is our networking line, which is obviously fundamental to every project that you install, since so many things are becoming network-based. The key thing about the Arachnus Network line is that it's Oversee Cloud Management enabled. So when you install an Arachnus router on your job site, you automatically get the Oversee Pro functionality, which gives you full visibility to all the products at a job site, which is incredibly powerful to be able to log in remotely, see the devices, see their online status, update their firmware, and do any sort of troubleshooting, and even go into the user interface of those devices and change the settings on the devices. Also within that category, we have a full line of switches from 5 ports all the way up to 48 ports, full PoE and partial PoE options, full managed layer 2 models, and then rear port models that give you the ports out the back. So if you're using a 4-post rack for maybe an AV application or a desktop application, those ports are just where you need them and makes them easy to get to. And then lastly is our Episode audio line. This is a line of amplifiers and speakers that are connected to the cloud as well, 2-channel options, single-channel options, but ultimately a great set of amplifiers to get you started with your next project. So let me hop over to our website, because our website is so powerful. It is the place to go to see all of our products, to really understand the products, to do your research, and to go to the cloud management platform as well. So let's start with the power product, Wattbox Power. I'll jump right into the IP power section here. We also offer the surge and conditioning line, the UPS line, all the other accessories, but I want to drill down and get laser focused on one particular SKU that you could start with today. So if we look at all the SKUs within the IP sector of the Wattbox product line, you'll see a couple of 2-outlet models, you'll see a 12-outlet chassis mount model, and then you'll see these single U models. So this is our 6-outlet. Essentially, it's a 1U form factor. The great thing about these is that you can mount them in the front of the rack, the back of the rack. You'll see here with the mounting ears, you can do offsets, you can angle them in different directions, but they're extremely versatile. You can put them in the back of the rack, the front of the rack. You can orient them vertically in the rack. You can even put them into our in-wall storage solutions or on a desktop. So you can see how versatile they are. And again, because they're IP controlled, you can reboot outlets remotely and reset devices. So if you maybe have a locked up DSP or a router that got locked up from a firmware update, you can go in and create settings on these devices to where it can be pinging devices on your network automatically. And then if it doesn't get a response to those pings, you can intelligently tell it to reboot devices for you. Sometimes this can be like a get out of jail free pass without having to roll a chuck to a job site to reboot a piece of equipment. So just a handy tool to have in your toolbox. So that's the power product, 6 outlet product line. Let me hop over to networking. Again, the networking line is access points, routers, and switches. Describe those briefly. Again, the functionality here that I'll show you in the cloud management platform in just a second is all around that Oversee Pro functionality. So when you use a rack-nest networking, you get that functionality, you get the full line of switches, you get the full line of access points as well. And then third, let's talk about episode amp. So episode is not just amplifiers, there's also a full speaker line, 70 volt, 8 ohm, all the different models you can imagine. What we're focusing on here is our 70 volt IP enabled line. The first 3 products is our 2-channel 150, 300, and 500 watt. And then we step up to the hybrid line that I'll show you here is the highlight with a 1000 watt model and a 2000 watt model. And we call them hybrid because they're 70 volt or 8 ohm compatible. And these units also, connect to the cloud. Some of the few cloud managed amps available in the market today, high powered amps, really good quality amps for all those projects that have a number of 70 volt speakers. So let's hop over to the cloud management platform really quick so I can give you a glimpse of what that looks like. What you'll see here is when you go to the management platform, you actually get a dashboard that shows you your internet speed test history. It'll show you all your connected devices at a job site. You can see the IP address, the MAC address. You can even reserve IP addresses in the DHCP table of the router. If you go to the device list, this is where it shows you all the devices on a job site. You can see here we've got that rack-nest router, we've got an unmanaged switch, we've got a PoE switch, we've got a layer 2 managed switch, we've got an access point. You can actually see our binary AV over IP solution in here. Here's that episode 70 volt amplifier. And then here's that watt box. And I'll go ahead and hop into that one. And you can see in here, you get visibility to all the outlets. You can see how those outlets are labeled. And then you can go in and you can actually set up those ping settings. I won't show you that just in the purpose of time, but you can set it up to be pinging devices, whether it be an IP address for a DSP or a control system or a WAN connection. And then it can be monitoring that constantly. And whenever one of those pings fail, you can have it set up to reboot an outlet automatically for you and prevent that truck roll. So all that's just a really quick overview. The last thing I'll show you is how to get started with us. So if you're not a partner today or you're not sure if you're a partner, the best thing to do is go to the sign up page or try to log in with credentials, use the password reset link if you think you're already a partner, and get started with that. If you're not a partner, go to the sign up link. You'll see here that it's really fast and easier to get started with us. We just want to confirm that you're an integrator, you're in the business, and you're not an end user because, again, we never sell to end users. So get started with us today. We look forward to making your life easier and your business more profitable. Thank you.